This program is brought to you by RHB and The Star.
I'm Hani Madhu and you are watching RHB The Star Mighty Minds National Challenge 2011 Grand Finals. Oh yes, after travelling throughout the nation in search for the mightiest minds from each 14 states, it all boils down to this, the Grand Finals right here in KL. This is where the state winners will battle against each other in science, math and general knowledge to earn the title of the mightiest minds of Malaysia. All the state winners are gathered in KL a day earlier and were given accommodation at the Surrey Pacific Hotel. They were then thrown a big welcome dinner, fit for champions.
We are very excited for tomorrow. We have prepared so much for this tournament and we hope for the best for tomorrow.
I can feel the excitement building inside me and I think our team has a really good chance of winning the competition tomorrow.
The Grand Finals is held at the Putra World Trade Center right here in KL and it is a two-day event. The first half of day one will be the hands-on challenge that requires teams to complete a task based on scientific and mathematical principles. The second half of the day will consist of the Minds-On Challenge, a creative problem-solving poser that requires a written answer and a multiple-choice question quiz. 5 grand finalists will be chosen by the end of day 1 and they will move on to the oral presentation and the buzzer quiz in day 2, where they will be required to present their models creatively using a PowerPoint presentation and later compete to answer a set of open-ended questions in the buzzer quiz. Wow, that sounds really challenging. So let's go and see how they all feel about it.
Well, I feel very happy really because it's really a tough challenge and being here, well, is quite an achievement. I just hope to do my best. It's not about results, it's more about the experience.
Our hopes when we came to this competition were obviously to get first place, win the national challenge. We really worked hard for this and we're hoping that we can come out, as champions or at least top 5.
We were having PMR right before the national challenge, so we only started preparing right after PMR. So it was 1 week of intense training for us and then we came to this competition. We are hoping to at least get into the top 5 for this competition and then we will be very happy.
Looks like they're all ready. And this is it, the Grand Finals. You have worked hard for this, so let's get on with the battle. In the hands-on challenge, the lower secondary teams, F123, are to construct a water clock timer that can automatically switch on 2 or more lights in a house after a pre-selected duration of time. Hope their creative juices and ideas are really flowing.
Use water and potential energy to make the circuit run so that the lights will light up. Then, as the water flows down, the weight of it pulls the switch and then the circuit lights up.
While the upper secondary teams, F4, F5, has to construct a model of a cable car track that will allow the cable cars to transport passengers uphill and downhill, complete with embarking and disembarking sites. Now, using the constructed model, they have to show how that cable cars can be manually operated to move along the track to complete one cycle. Let's see if they are all in full drive mode already.
The cable car reaches this part here, it presses a lever, and this lever will make contact with this circuit here, and the red LED will light up.
For the hands-on challenge, we had to do a water clock timer, which is basically a water clock which when the water flows out, it will set off a light bulb. The light bulb will light up.
Hands-on, we were asked to make a model of a cable car track, and it was very shocking because we didn't expect to make that kind of model. And then we discussed about this model for about 30 minutes, and then we've made the model about 1 hour and 30 minutes. So the duration time is about 2 hours. We were given 2 hours to make this model, and we are quite satisfied with the model. We are hoping for the best for hands-on challenge.
In the finals, there's another challenge that the teams have to endure. It's called Minds On Challenge. If you think the hands-on challenge is tough, wait till you check out the Minds On Challenge. The lower secondary was given a situation of a guy named John who was responsible in cracking a code that will save the world. They have to explain how the clues and information gathered has helped John crack the code and unravel the hidden message that would save the world. Oh, I hope John gets to crack the code, or else we're all in deep trouble. And for the upper secondary Minds On Challenge, the teams have to solve a murder case of Sergeant Grimby, who was believed to be poisoned. They are given clues from Sergeant Grimby's and Inspector Gustav's notes to help them solve the murder case. Some serious CSI action going on here. Let's see how they score.
This is the first time we came to a Mighty Mice competition, and this is the first time we are exposed to the Minds On Challenge. Whereas for this one, we had to solve a case, a murder case. So we felt like a detectives, we felt like Shinichi Kudo, Conan Edogawa or something, because it's kind of like you have to solve the case, you are given facts, you need to relate all the facts and pinpoint who is the murderer. So it's really fun actually, and it's really challenging. We had all the ideas, but we didn't get much time to do it, and we hope that we give the right answer.
The Minds On part was really tough, so I think we're going to lose marks there. Yeah, it was really hard. We didn't expect this coming. We practiced for other types of questions. This was something really new to us, but challenging. It was interesting.
iRobot runs at a constant speed of 7 meters per second. He first ran due north for 8 seconds. Then he turned left and ran for 5 seconds. This was followed by running due south for 4 seconds. Finally, he returned to his original position in the shortest distance possible. Calculate the area enclosed by his running route. And the answer, which you can derive, is 1,470 square meters. 17 of you getting that correct. Susura was fascinated by the joget dance and wanted to know more about it. Which state in Malaysia did the joget originate from? The answer we want. It's from Malacca. Only 3 of you getting it right. The lowest scoring question. You got 5 points there. 1 is reduce usage of air conditioners. 2, avoid use of plastic containers. 3, recycle. 4, conserve water. And point 5, drive less. Your question. The measures above reduce one of the following. And the correct answer, the most appropriate answer is it reduces the carbon footprint. 7 of you getting it right. Both said, hi Rooney, we have not paid the rental and we are out of cash. Rooney said, no problem dude, I'll issue them a post-dated check. What did Rooney mean when he said, "I'll issue them a post-dated check"? Correct answer for this question, a question on banking, is C. He will issue a check with a future date. 31 of you getting it correct. Cik Nyonya Ayam added dihydrogen monoxide into the food she was preparing. What is dihydrogen monoxide? All responses in. Let's see the answer. Di. 2 hydrogen, mono, 1 oxygen. H2O, water is the answer we want. 11 of you getting it correct. Use the values in the following table to find the value of log 102 plus sine 55 plus square root 3. And this is the table we've given you. The correct answer is 4.56. And who is that one person who got it right? Only one of you got it right. Dr. Dali works in a factory that manufactures toothpaste. A visiting student asked him how the paste could remove plaque from the teeth. Dr. Dali explained that an added chemical substance grinds on the teeth and removes plaque. What is this chemical substance? Correct answer, it's insoluble, so you can grind calcium carbonate. 3 of you getting right, only 3. We're improving from 1 correct to 3 correct. American Idol, a reality television singing competition which began in 2002, has seen judges come and go. Name the judge who has been with the show from the beginning. Correct answer, a dog. A dog. 24 of you getting it right. Randy Jackson goes that way. Huh? The picture below shows the mascots for the 2012 Olympics and Paralympics games. The 1 and 2 there. Your question. Name the mascots and the games they represent. And the correct answer is C. Wenlock, the mascot for Olympics, Mandeville for Paralympics. 14 of you getting correct answers there. Matthew, a malingerer, visited a doctor. The doctor was smart enough to detect Matthew's problem. What was Matthew trying to do? The correct answer. He was faking sickness to get a medical certificate. 27 correct answers. Johnny English is given a choice of 4 balls. A rubber ball, a steel ball, a plastic ball and a polystyrene ball. Should be dropped onto a hard, rigid surface to record the highest rebounding height. If the surface is not damaged, which ball should he select? And our correct answer, we want the steel ball. The steel ball. 7 of you getting it correct.
The third one is MCQ quiz. So we're actually excited about this one because even though the last competition we actually have to work together as a group, but this one is a bit different. We have to do it individually. So we are being scored by our individual intellectual. So that is very good. So we are quite confident about this one.
We did really good at the MCQ. We actually got 3rd place, and but you know, so we just hope for the best right now.
After these challenges, our hopes are, of course, to make it to the finals. And we think we did quite a good job. So we're hoping that the judges see that too and that we can get through to the final round.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the scores. I'm going to announce the top 5 in reverse order. In 5th place for F123, lower secondary, with a score of 35.46 points. SMK Penang Free. We have Penang moving into the finals for tomorrow. 4th place, qualifying for the finals tomorrow from the state, a little down under, College Yayasan Sat Malacca, 35.71 points. Going to 3rd place, 37.07 points. All the way from across the South China Sea, College DPH Abdullah Kuching, Sarawak. We have on a score of 38.86 points. In second place, SMK Damansara Jaya Selangor. The lead now at the top on a score of 44.04 points. Give it up to SMK Lucky Methodist KL Kuala Lumpur. Okay, we now go to upper secondary. In fifth place on a score of 31.83 points from the island state, SMJK Chungling Penang. We move on to fourth place qualifier on a score of 32.24 points, all the way from right here in Kuala Lumpur, Sri Chempaka School. Going on to third place at the moment on a score of 33.33 points. From the East Coast, we have SMK Sultan Ismail II Terengganu. In second place, from the state down under, Johor, Maktab Sultan Abu Bakar, 33.62 points. And ladies and gentlemen, in first place, 34.07 points. From across the South China Sea, we have Sarawak, SMK Jalan Arang, Sarawak.
Wow, we're in the top 5, you know, and not just number 5. We're 1, 2, 3, 4. We're second. So the marks between us and the first team is only 0.7. So that's really, really close. So I think what we're going to do tonight is, you know, we're going to just brainstorm the whole night, maybe even next morning if we need to, you know. Just because it's so close, I can feel us winning it tomorrow. But, well, we're just going to try our best and hope for the best.
We managed to enter the last 5, so I'm very, very happy to have this achievement. So I'm looking forward for tomorrow and hope for the best.
The results are out and we're quite sad actually because we hope to win actually. Everyone comes here hoping to win. But in all, it's a really good competition and we believe that everyone gave their best and those who qualified deserve it. And actually we were hoping to gain, to have a standing from this competition because from the MCQ we ranked first, but unfortunately we didn't make it, so it's okay. But what we learn is that there are so many things in life that you can know and there's so many things in life that you can read to know. So we hope that from this point there are other people that will be inspired through this competition, and we hope that Mighty Minds will be a competition that will last till the end.
The results are out. We got 6th place and we were actually behind by about less than 1 point. So we're kind of disappointed, a little disheartened, but you know, we'll try our best again and hopefully make it to the finals again next year. We would like to thank RHB and the staff for organizing this competition, and we hope there'll be the same competition again next year as we want to try again. And yep, it's been a good fight.
We would like to especially thank RHB and the staff for hosting and organizing for such a great event. Mighty Minds is really good competition and we hope that our junior Husaini over there will be able to make it to the final next year.
There you have it, the teams that have made it to the next round. Now to the teams that didn't make it, it's okay, you guys have made it this far, so you should be proud of yourselves. So now, it's time for day 2 of the Grand Finals.
Welcome to RHB The Star Mighty Minds National Challenge 2011 Grand Finals. You are in the finals right now. One more round of applause for all of you to journey on this far.
As the people's paper, The Star is always at the forefront in informing and educating Malaysians and also inspiring the people to lead progressive and fulfilling lives. We hope that through Mighty Minds, we are on the road to achieving this goal.
Our end objective has always been to encourage students to read widely and inculcating a sense of creativity in them. I'm positive we have achieved a great amount of success in this area following the increased number of students' participation each year, as well as the improved quality of students participating in the competition.
What really makes this competition stand out among others is that it envelops all areas of student development and encourages a thirst for knowledge way beyond the textbook. From music to IT, sports and world events, students can learn to be well-rounded and well-read. So quoting from Spanish-American philosopher George Santayana, I quote, "A child educated only at school is an uneducated child." So I believe this reflects and reinforces the objectives of the Mighty Minds Challenge.
When I came here for the finals, I felt very excited because this is the first time I will actually get to the finals.
The first time I reach here, I feel like winning, and I feel very excited because I got heard a quote from a professional boxing player, and he said whenever he's going for the fight, he think of winning. If we don't think of winning, we might lose badly. Okay, so we slept about 1:30 AM, but for me, I personally fell asleep about 2+, so I've like approximately only about 5 hours of sleep maximum. So, but well, I think we're ready. We're quite ready because the whole night, the time has been spent well with our teachers and our friends, all giving us ideas, you know. So I think just bring on a challenge. You know, we're ready. Just do our best, and well, hope to emerge as champions at the end of this day.
The time concept for our model is the rate of flow of water from the water tank to the water bottle here.
We add extra structure that will increase the base area of the model. This is the plastic container wrapped with aluminium foil, which is less dense than water. We also use the concept of conductivity by using the aluminium foil to wrap the floater. Because aluminium foil is a very good conductor of electricity, we also used parallel circuits to show the brightness of the bulbs are the same. And finally, we use the concept of volume, which allows estimation of the time of activation.
The water goes in the first tank and then flows into the second tank, and the second tank slowly lowers down, and finally the conductor will touch, closing the circuit, and the bulbs will light up.
The low density of the styrofoam enables it to float on water, and the straw functions as the axle, while the manila card is rolled up and shaped into the wheel.
When our cable car nears the end point of the embarkment and disembarkment point, our cable car slows down. This is to ensure that the cable car reduces the effect of the Newton's first law of motion, the law of inertia.
Thirdly, the overhead wire of our cable car is constructed from a metal with a low thermal expansion coefficient, which will bring about minimal expansion and contraction even in severe weather variations. This will cause the wire to become more durable and long-lasting.
As you can see now, the cable car is going up the hill, and when they reach the top of the hill, the passengers will disembark here, the doors will open, and the lights here will also on, indicating that this side is already vacant. And when the passengers want to go downhill, they just have to use this side to go down.
The science and maths concept behind our cable car system is the resolution of forces. The weight of the gondola exerts a force on the cable due to Newton's third law, which states that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
As you should know that the cables in our cable car system are made up of two different types of cables, a conductor cable and a non-conductor cable. Between the two stations, the conductor cable is above while the non-conductor cable is below. The conductor cable will be connected, which will be connected to a green line, and the green line will lit when the cable car is moving. However, at the stations, the conductor cable will now be below while the non-conductor cable will be above, which the conductor cable below will connect a red light, which will light up at the station, which is also there to show the waiting passengers that be careful, there's a huge cable car coming your way.
My teammates Justin and Shafiq, we've actually been together since Form 1. We've known each other since Form 1. Even now, we are all studying in the same class. So I can safely say that the chemistry between us is like 110%.
Yeah, after the stage challenge, me and my team realized that we have really good chemistry and we three can really work together very well, especially during the hands-on and the model building section. We did really well in those challenges. Each of us have our own forte, like Albert's good in maths, Marcus is good in science, and I'm more to general knowledge. So each of us contribute differently in different ways.
Our first question on your screen. Decipher the value of x from the following clues. Clue 1. 7x plus 7 More than 35. X is a whole number which is not a prime number. Clue 3. 3x minus 5 is less than 31. Finally, X is a digit found in almost every year in the 20th century. The last clue will be very helpful to you.
7.
Kuala Lumpur buzzed in first. What's your answer?
7.
7, not the answer.
9.
Penang's turn.
9.
Penang was
9.
9 is the correct answer. We have a correct answer. 2 points for Penang. Stephen Cross had breakfast in the land of the morning calm, lunch in the Forbidden City, and dinner in the city of canals. In which city did he have dinner? Sarawak, your answer?
China.
China, not the answer. Kuala Lumpur, your answer please.
Venice.
Venice is the correct answer. Congratulations for Kuala Lumpur. Golly, Polly, Molly, Dolly and Bolly are 5 friends with the following descriptions. You can see there, Golly, commensalism, Polly, prey predator, Molly, separatism, Dolly, parasitism, and Bolly, mutualism. One of them remarked, look at my brother, the honeybee, busy sucking nectar from a flower. Your question, who is honeybee's sister? KL, what's the answer you're going for?
Bolly.
Bolly is the correct answer. 2 points for KL. Gladys' food bill was 18 ringgit 75 cent. She wrongly read the bill as 18 ringgit 25 cent and gave the cashier 20 ringgit 25 cent. The cashier too read the bill wrongly as 18 ringgit 35 cent and gave Gladys 1 ringgit 65 cent in anticipation of her giving him 20 ringgit without counting the cash given. 2 people making mistakes here. The assistant cashier, who witnessed the double mistakes, pointed out the correct amount to be paid. Who had to pay and how much did that person have to pay? Sarawak, you buzzed in first. What's your answer?
Gladys has to pay and she have to pay 18 ringgit and 75 cents.
As a pass on that, Kuala Lumpur, what's your answer?
Gladys had to pay 18 ringgit and 75 cents. She paid 20 ringgit 25 cents. So the cashier is supposed to return to her 1 ringgit and 50 cents.
Also a pass. Selangor, your chance.
Gladys is supposed to give the cashier 15 cents.
That's the answer we want. Congratulations, Selangor. This question involves an audio clip. Listen carefully to the audio clip that will be played. Upon completion, clues will then be provided to answer the accompanying question. Identify the action depicted by the audio sound. Let's listen to this if you can. I will give you further clues as well. Kuala Lumpur, you buzzed in. What's your answer?
Lightsabers from Star Wars.
Lightsaber from Star Wars. Very imaginative, creative, but not the answer we want. Okay. The rest of you can continue to listen to it. Malacca, what's your answer?
Ice skating.
Also a pass. As I mentioned, there are clues. Uses arm muscles. Clue number 2, a daily household chore. And clue number 3, a cleaning action. Penang, what's your answer?
Sweeping the floor.
Sweeping the floor is the correct answer. 2 points there for Penang. Correct the mistakes in the following statement. Vasodilation of the capillaries is a way of conserving heat when we are cold because less heat is radiated from our body. Kuala Lumpur, what's your answer?
Vasodilation of the arteries is a way of losing heat when we are hot because more heat is radiated from our body.
We have a correct answer. Congratulations, Kuala Lumpur. 2 points there. Each box represents a digit to form a 5-digit number. Unravel the 5-digit number using these 4 clues. All digits are even numbers. It has 1 digit that reads the same upright or inverted. 4 of its digits are the same but read as an odd number when inverted. It is a palindrome. In fact, I have 1 more clue for you. Sarawak, you buzzed in. Your answer, please.
66866.
The final clue I had was, but you don't need it because you got the right answer. Congratulations, Sarawak. Palindromes, the middle number is different from the rest. And if Jacobson walks the whole journey, he will be 36 minutes late. If he only runs, he will be 12 minutes late. But if he only cycles, he will be 20 minutes early. I tell you, take down your notes. This is a bit of a mighty question, I can tell you. Your question: how will Jacobson arrive on time if he combines walking, running, and cycling? Okay, Penang, you buzz in. Your answer.
He runs 1/4 of the journey. He walks 1/4 of the journey and cycles half of the journey.
Pass. Judges have not acknowledged that answer is correct. Anybody else? You can still try. Sarawak, you want to try? What's your answer, Sarawak?
He runs, and then he cycles, and he walks.
Okay, well done. Give him a round of applause for that, even if our judges are not giving it points. Okay. Right. Kuala Lumpur, your answer, Kuala Lumpur.
He walks 1/8 of the journey, runs 1/8, and cycles 1/4.
Also passed. Okay. And right with that, I have to close the question. Very easy answer. I could have told you this. You can see this is the way he does it. Now, seriously, folks, it's one of the tougher questions. What he does, he cycles half the journey, and for the remaining half journey, he walks 1/3 of that and runs the rest of the distance. That way, you arrive on time. Tan Sri Tony Fernandez is a Malaysian entrepreneur and founder of Tune Air Sdn Bhd, who introduced Air Asia, a budget airline. He then extended his interest to Formula One racing. Penang, what do you want to say now?
Lotus Formula One racing.
Lotus Formula One racing. You anticipated, well done, but not the answer. We won. Terengganu, what are you going to say?
Lotus Formula One.
Lotus Formula One as well. Sorry, no, sorry, pass. Other three teams, still got the question coming up. Recently, he became the new co-owner of an English Premier League team. Johor, what's your answer?
Queen's Park Rangers.
The question though, hold on, the question is actually, name the team, and Queen's Park Rangers is the correct answer. 2 points for Johor. Right. That's what buzzer quizzes are all about. You want to anticipate the question you may, but you take a risk. There is some water in a 1 liter bottle. If I fill the water in 100 cm3 bottles, I require 5 bottles. If I fill that same in 200 cm3 bottles, I require 3 bottles. If I fill them up in 150 cm3 bottles, I require 4 bottles. And if I fill that water in 10 cm3 glasses, I will require exactly a prime number of glasses which are completely filled. What is the volume of water in the 1 liter bottle?
Team Sarawak.
Team Sarawak, what's your answer?
470.
470 is the correct answer. Congratulations. Prime numbers, it's more than 450, less than 500.
You see the buzzer challenge, that was the most nerve-wracking challenge we've ever been through. Because all the teams were so strong and everyone were just like buzzing in one after another, and they were all like shooting answers at the judges, and then some were getting white cards and green cards. So what we did, we got only 3 answers correct, so altogether for 5 points. So I hope that will be enough for us to emerge as champions. And the previous challenge was the oral presentation in front of the crowd. Well, that was equally nerve-wracking because everyone just staring at you. However, I think we did quite well there because we already prepared the night before. We practiced until about 1:30 AM. So, well, we'll see.
And we've just completed all of our task challenges, and now we are desperately waiting for the results. I can see everyone in this room is feeling very nervous. Me and my teammates are just as nervous. Nevertheless, we have tried our best. We have done our best. We have nothing to regret, and let's just hope for the best and may the best team win.
Am I going to win? Nah, I'm not so into that. I just want to have a nice time having to know friends and just enjoying the experience.
I really hope that our team, Johor, can win.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. No more questions, no more challenges. It's time to announce who gets to be the mightiest minds of Malaysia.
Number 5 goes to College Deepah Abdillah. 4th place from Malacca, College Yayasan Saab. Number 3 spot from Penang, SMK Penang Free. Ladies and gentlemen, the boys from SMK Lelaki Methodist, they are the champions. But congratulations as well to SMK Damansara Jaya Selangor. You guys still did well. Congratulations to the national champions for the lower secondary. Form 4 and Form 5 secondary level. Number 5, SMJK Chungling Penang. For the 4th prize, Sri Cempaka School. Number 3, SMK Sultan Ismail 2. Sarawak, you gotta try again next year because Maktab Sultan Abu Bakar Johor, you guys are the champions! But congratulations nonetheless to second position. That goes to SMK Jalan Arah Sarawak. 10,000 ringgit cash goes to one more time. Round of applause for the champions. Maktab Sultan Abu Bakar Johor.
Oh my god, you just emerged as national champions? I really can't believe it, man. National champions, after 3 years, 2009, 2010, and now 2011, and we are finally national champions. Wow, it's amazing. I can't describe to you, it's like a dream come true.
The Mighty Minds Challenge for RHB is very important part of our overall corporate responsibility agenda of ensuring that the future leaders of Malaysia. Right, so we're talking about the children in our education system being exposed to something more than just classroom teaching. An event like the Mighty Minds provides us an opportunity to participate and be part of a platform that allows students throughout Malaysia and schools throughout Malaysia to be able to put their best students forward, work together very hard, and compete amongst each other to determine who will come out in an exciting, fun-filled fashion, who will come out the best in terms of math, science, general knowledge. It's very hard, and I said it when I came up this morning. When you sit down and you watch the students participate, through the competition, it is very stressful. It is very nerve-wracking, and I can only say, and I mean this truly, I can only say that my heartiest congratulations. I think our partners, ourselves, the Star and RHB, are very proud of the quality of what we've seen throughout the 3 years that we've been in participation, and to the finalists as well as the eventual champions. I mean, they've got a lot to be proud of, and I hope they come back next year, and be part of an even more competitive challenge.
The Star has always been strong in education, and we believe very much in a contest that takes the kids out of the classroom. We know that this is a contest that tests them on so many levels. We test them on their ability to think on their feet, to think out of the box, and we challenge them to have their oral presentation. So there are many skills involved, and I think this is a really great way for kids to take on a contest that will develop many skills in their ability to compete. We also like the fact that it created a buzz on the net. Kids were talking about it and were discussing the elements of the contest, sharing notes, tips and so on. So we're really excited to see that it has created a buzz, and we believe that it will grow on from strength to strength. Okay, I think that kids who sign up for such contests are amazing. It takes guts, and no amount of persuasion from the teachers can force them to, unless they believe in the contest themselves and they believe in their own abilities. So I want to congratulate each and every one of them for signing up on such an amazing contest, and a taxing one and challenging one at that.
I just like to congratulate the boys. All their hard work really pays off. Yeah, the support from their parents also really makes them such an awesome student, and they made it. Congratulations, boys. You really inspire me as well as a teacher. I would like to thank the school and the parents for their support, and of course, RHB and the Star for having such a brilliant competition, so that the boys can have something which is outside of the classroom. It challenged their mind. This is such a very big opportunity for them. Right now I'm feeling so glad and so happy. Since 2009, I remember last time we all together stayed in RHB Training Center at Bangi in a competition in IOI Putrajaya. And then, but that time we did not manage to get a champion. We only got a first runner-up. Yeah, and then this year, after 3 years, you guys win. So this is like a dream come true for me and for you guys and for our school. I'm very proud of you all. Isi must lead.
I'm really honoured that I got to join this for 3 years, since the first year until the 3rd year. So it's really, really nice and a really great experience that I remember, and it's one of the highlights of my high school moments, but I really remember this for the rest of my life. So I'd like to big thank you to RHB and the Star.
I will take this opportunity to thank my parents and of course our teachers, our subject teachers and the teachers who have accompanied us here for their never-ending support, but most importantly I would like to thank my teammates for it has been a long journey. This has been a very long journey with them. We've done a lot of things together, and all this victory wouldn't have been without them.
I'm really happy right now. I'm sure my teammates are as well. Being here, well, it's really fun. We've gained a lot of experiences. I really hope to join again.
I really didn't believe we would get champions seriously for the national challenge. It surpassed all my expectations, and now I think I'm going to enjoy myself after this tournament. This RHB, the Star Mighty Minds Challenge, really helps students to think very quickly, think on their feet, and always needs them to go the extra mile to satisfy the questions and to answer them well. Thank you RHB and the Star for making me the mightiest minds in Malaysia. Thank you.
Wow! We have finally found the mightiest minds of Malaysia. Congratulations. You guys really deserve it. Now, I'm really sad to say this, but with that, we've come to the very end of RHB The Star Mighty Minds National Challenge 2011. And I must also say that throughout this year's challenge, we have managed to see and unearth a lot of great potential, enthusiasm and great teamwork spirit from so many young minds throughout the nation. So, kudos to RHB and the Star for organizing this challenge. And for you guys out there, don't forget to look out for next year's challenge. Be prepared and be ready, because you might just be the next mightiest mind we are looking for. I'm Hani Madhu, we're signing off, and I hope to see all of you guys really soon. Bye!
For those of you who are watching and you're wondering, should I join the Mighty Minds Challenge? Well, my answer to you is yes, you should join it, because it's going to be an unforgettable adventure and experience. I've joined it for 3 years. I can bet with you, you're going to love it. Through this competition, I've gained a lot of general knowledge that I've never learned before in the classroom. And I gained knowledge of applications to apply the concepts I learned in class into the things I make and do in this competition. So it's a great experience. It's going to benefit us greatly.
I've entered this competition 3 times already. I've lost twice, but I still came back. So what I want to say here is never give up. You may lose, you may come so close and just lose by this much. But still, you should never give up. Keep trying, come back and trying. Don't be afraid to try. Don't give up trying, and in the end, it'll all pay off, believe me.
Woo! This program was brought to you by RHB and the Star.